In this tutorial, we'll be going to talk about like what is not an agile. Okay, there are four factors that will enacted when we are talking about what are the certain factors that is not agile. Okay, understand. So see, these are the three factors: conduct meetings, that is not a part of an agile; requirement changing anytime, it is not an agile; when the company is not following any structure development, there is not an agile. If there is no documentation, there is not an agile. Okay, understood. This is a part of the things that you have to understand. Okay, when we are talking about conduct meetings, what do we mean by that? We will just try to discuss that. Understand the flow. I will just try to explain about the real things that you have to understand about it. Okay, so it is very important. So you will get crisp understanding. Like when the company is following SIMS, this kind of a thing, this is not an agile. Alright. So when team C, this is not a part of an agile practice. When company is like this. Okay. Conduct meetings. Conduct meetings is a one. Okay. Conduct meetings. Conduct meetings, right? Conduct meetings. Okay, so we'll be going to understand what is a conduct meeting about. Like when company C as a company, this is a company. Okay, C is a company. Okay, when it is taking 10 to 15 minutes of the meeting daily or 30 minutes or 1 hour, okay, when they are taking the 15 minutes meeting, okay, daily on the daily basis, frequently meetings will be agile. Okay, frequent meetings will be agile. However, only the following the meetings will not agile. Okay, following is a agile. It is an agile practice, but only focusing on the focusing on the meetings, it's not an agile. Okay, understand this part. Okay, when they are doing on the daily basis, it's not a agile practice, but it is one of the practice that will be agile, but not on frequently basis. Frequent meetings will be there, but they are every now and then if they are conducting meetings, that is not an agile. Okay, so the things you need to understand: requirements change anytime. Requirements changes anytime. Requirement changes. Okay, you have to understand requirements change anytime. So that is not an agile, right? So what do you mean by requirement changing anytime? So requirements can be changed by any time. That it is not an agile. Okay. For example, a clients want to add some features. They want the changes to be updated at the same time. This will be not a part of an agile. Okay, simultaneously they want to update whatever the features they want. They are asking simultaneously. It is not an agile practice. Understand that? Okay, simultaneously we are telling that we want these practices to be fulfilled. That is not it. Okay, third factor is unstructured development. Okay, suppose you are following any plan and you are working on basis on the requirement of the client. Okay, which are the client. Okay, any plan, you are not following any plan. You are working just like the app has to be work. Okay, as a requirement, app has to work. Tester randomly tests the application without following any documents and the design techniques, then it is not a agile practice. Understand this thing. Unstructured development will not come to the agile practice. Okay, so however we want the app to be functional. Okay, if I'm getting this kind of a thing, right, like if the crashes comes, whatever the things, will be going to take care of at that certain point of time when the crash will happen. So if the mindset of the company is like that, it is not they are not following the agile actually. That is a main thing, key thing you have to understand about it. That is unstructured development. Okay, fourth thing is no documentation. Okay, when the company is not following any documentation, okay, not following any documentation, then what will happen, right? So if the company does not make the documentation, if the company is not following any documentation, then it is not an agile. Okay, so then it is not an agile. Okay, so not an agile. If they are not following any documentation, then it's not an agile. Okay, that's it about this video, folks. So this is about the certain factors that I want to discuss. What are the key factors that is not an agile actually? Okay, in the next video we're going to talk about like what is an agile basically with the flow diagram so that you understand clearly.